while humans can often take the credit and the blame for creating so many of us wonderful doggos in all our different shapes and sizes these days, it can also be credited with getting so much fucking wrong about us amazing canines. All too often we see the same old misconception and just, bald-faced lies spread about our wonderful species, so I thought I would do the honourable thing and offer you some first-paw knowledge on exactly what is right and what, more importantly, is wrong about us dogs. So here's 10 things that humans all get fucking wrong about us. All dogs apparently work the same. It's easy to think that a dog is a dog and that while there are many different breeds, they're all still the same species, right? Obviously fucking not. All the breeds are broken down into breed groups, which gives you a vague overview of what exactly you're going to be dealing with behaviour-wise, but then all of those groups are broken down into breeds, and then dogs are individuals as well. You cannot expect a Husky to act the exact same way a Chihuahua will, so why treat them the same? Dogs are basically just as different as people, though nowhere near as fucked up. Dogs are colourblind. As if. It's widely held that dogs are only able to perceive the world through hues of grey because they are colourblind, and I'm very happy to tell you that that is grade A bullshit. Sure, the humans have the advantage in the eye department, but from what I've read up on, we apparently still see the world in hues of yellow and blue, which, I tried googling what exactly that looks like, and it all just looks fucking normal to me, and we lack the ability to see the colour red. Again, I tried looking that up, but I didn't really find anything new. Dogs prefer human food, which I wouldn't exactly say is always that amazing. Of course, it's easy to assume that with all the begging and going through treats that your human food is vastly superior in the mindset of the dog, but of course, that isn't entirely true. Sure, they want the food that you're eating, but it's not the food that matters. They want it because you're eating it. They've got so much trust and respect for you that they obviously know that that's going to be something good and that they should want. There was even a study done where basically they gave the human steak and the dog food, and of course the dog wanted the steak, but then they swapped it around with other dogs, and the dog just tended to want whatever the human was eating because they trusted that's going to be good, healthy, decent food. Right? Obviously. It's not as if the humans eat utter crap. So there we go. Despite the overwhelming evidence that would mean we shouldn't, dogs still do absolutely trust you. A wagging tail instantly means we're happy, as if that's all you need to know to figure out our emotional state. Everyone's pretty conditioned to think that a wagging tail is the true sign of happiness, and that obviously they wag their tail when they see you and when they get a treat, so it must be universal, right? But that's not true. Canine body language can be pretty diverse and difficult to read for, uneducated dickheads who sometimes buy dogs that they shouldn't have. So, obviously, this is one of those grey area things. For instance, let's say you're out on a walk and your dog sees another dog. They don't like that other dog. Something about them, the body language, the sense, something about them has made them go a little bit on guard and on the defensive. They're a little bit stressed, a little bit worried. So, ears up because, they're paying attention, they're taking a firm stance because, there's something over there. I need to make sure everyone's aware, look, there's something over there, I don't quite like it. The dog starts coming towards them, they're not happy with that, so they raise the tail. That's a sign saying, right, don't fucking come any further, and they wag it. Wag it to bring attention to the fact that the tail is raised. It isn't like, oh, look, I'm all happy to see this other dog. This is, get that fucking dog out of my face, or I'm going to cause a scene. Of course, you missed that cue, and you'll learn exactly that wagging isn't always a true sign of happiness. And finally, let's get the last ones out of the way really quick, so I don't really need a lot of explanation. Let's do a rapid-fire round. Though dogs don't understand human language, only the meanings that you assign to them, although there was a collie that was actually recorded to have known over 200 words. I think actually there was one specific collie, it was like 400, just proving that we are of course the smartest breed. No, dogs don't inherently hate cats and vice versa, it's all about the individuals and how you train them. So if you keep training the dog that cats are dickheads, then guess what we're going to think? Yes, dogs can look up. You can, in fact, teach an old dog new tricks. The whole 7 dog years to every 1 human year thing is bullshit. Depends on a lot of factors like, breed, weight, and all of that bullshit. A dry, warm nose is not an indication that your dog is ill, so calm the fuck down. That's pretty normal. There we go. That was 10 things that you all get wrong about us. I maybe have kind of cheated with the last few in the rapid fire round, but technically it's still 10. That counts, right? I'm saying it counts. Humans do, to be fair, do a decent job of taking care of us and learning about us, but God, they don't half believe a lot of bullshit that they themselves make up and spread about. It wouldn't be so bad if it didn't affect us all so much, so, maybe take this on board and be a little wiser in the future, okay?